Okay guys, it's Codemaster's budget game time again. This time it's Super Tank, or Super Tank Simulator as it's sometimes known as, on the AMSTRAD CPC, Longplay and review. And just check out that box art guys, that's fantastic. And look at those gorgeous screenshots on the back as well. Doesn't look bad for a $2.99 budget game. Certainly convinced me to part of my pocket money at the time. That's a pretty nice loading screen. Programming team there behind it is Optimus. I'll come back onto them again. They did quite a few games, budget games for Codemasters and players. Now here's the title screen. Now, unfortunately guys, I've got a little problem with the music here. It's all distorting, corrupting or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's unfortunately an emulator issue. So I won't leave all the music playing, we'll just get into the game pretty quickly, shortly. Trust me, it sounds alright on a real Amstrad, at least God, about 10 years ago when I last played it on Amstrad it sounded alright. But yeah, this is a mixture of two gameplay styles. First, there's two parts per level, and there's 4 levels, so sort of eight levels in total really. And we're starting off here. And this is the first part of the first level, and it's like an overhead tank shoot 'em up, and it's sort of loosely based on a arcade machine from SNK, which was called Tank, or sometimes TNK3 if you want to Google it and find out a little bit more about it. It actually did receive a conversion on the Amstrad from Ocean Software. It's very unheard of. Ooh, picked up a smart bomb there. And the second part, second gameplay part, is basically an Operation Wolf style clone. You're basically controlling your gun turrets with a crosshair on the screen. Anyway, we'll come on to, we'll see that shortly. Onto the actual game. As you can see, the graphics are, yeah, they're really good graphics actually. Nice and colourful. A really nice background around a rather small sort of plain area, but you know, it kind of moves alright. Scrolling's a little bit juddery, but it's smooth enough. Small sprites, but they move about the screen quickly enough. I'd rather have that than have large chunky sprites that are really stodgy to move. As you can see, I'm taking my time moving through the enemy area, picking off gun emplacements and other tanks. Another little feature of this game is that your bullets can bounce off walls and bounce all around. Now, apologies guys if there's any sort of lag with the video or sound on this. Oh, I picked up a shield there. Seem to have a bit of a problem unfortunately with some of the recording on this, so I'm not sure how this will turn out when I compress it, so apologies for that, but I really can't be asked to re-record it. But anyway, that's the end of level 1 and onto the enemy base, and here comes an Operation Wolf style clone. Now for the smaller enemies you don't need to hold the fire button down long. For the bigger enemies you've got to hold that fire button down a long time on the big tanks and the helicopters that come on the screen. And this isn't a bad version of Operation Wolf. No music in game, but the sound effects are nice and meaty. They're quite decent. Some decent sort of explosion sounds. And we've reached the end of the enemy base there. Yeah, I think the sound's gone out of sync now. Unfortunately, I think it catches up. There we go, destroyed the first enemy base out of 4. Alright, congratulations, you've destroyed the enemy base. On to level 2, and we're in the city now. There are different routes you can sort of follow throughout the game. Best thing to do is follow my route, because I find all the pickups, like the shield there. There's usually there's a shield and a smart bomb per level, and on the final level there's a mine detector to pick up as well. There's occasionally a few mines on these levels to avoid. They only flash up when you get near them. Even though I've got my shield, I'm still taking out those gun emplacements just in case. Now I think there's a smart bomb up here on the right. I think, can't remember now. Not long played it. Now, when I had this as a kid, I've pretty much always seemed to die on this level, and it didn't seem to get much further than the first part of level 2. It's quite a tough little game, but really the secret to it is to basically, one, take your time, and to sort of like learn roughly the layout of the levels, where enemies appear and where the pickups are. Certainly the shield and the smart bomb will help you greatly, so learn when they are. So yeah, programmer's Optimus, basically a coder called Jason Falkus. He did quite a few games for Codemasters, such as Jungle Warfare, and that's basically the second part of this game, like the Operation Wolf clone. It's almost identical, so he's very cheekily sort of used the same game code and slapped it in this game. Naughty, naughty. He also did SAS Combat Simulator. I think Larry Bundy Jr. made a comment on that last Codemasters video I put up. I ought to have a look at that one. Probably will do. Gave it a quick playthrough. That's sort of an Ikari Warriors clone, which is not bad for a budget game. Yeah, Optimus did a few other games of Codemasters. I forget which ones they are. Oh yeah, Bounty Hunter. That wasn't too bad. That was a Gunsmoke clone. Now watch out just above here. There's two sort of rocket emplacements. They'll fire rockets and they home in on you. Yeah, take your time. You can point your tank in lots of different directions. Now I've just got one guy to get rid of here. I'm seeing if I can just bounce a bullet off into him. There you go. Bouncing bullets. Interesting. Right. Onto the enemy base in the city. And Operation Wolf time. Yeah, this is quite a little bit tricky, this section actually. When you're actually firing, your crosshair moves a lot slower, and you've really got to kind of anticipate where the enemies are going to appear. Ooh, that was very close. It's more like Operation Thunderbolt with the rocket launcher guys, actually. But if you move your crosshair rapidly left and right, it seems to move a lot quicker when you choose your direction. So there I am, sort of preparing myself to move. That's a little tip for you. But we've already destroyed the base. Okie dokie. Right, on to level 3, which is the jungle. Now again, just follow my route. There's a little tank waiting above there for me. Now there's a smart bomb not far up from me there. Taking their time to quickly get that gun out of the way, reverse back, bounce a bullet off the wall. So I suppose there was a mine just appeared there. There's another mine. Obviously stay well clear. But yeah, I suppose I'll sum up a little bit of review. Wow, we've got some nice graphics there. It's really lovely and colourful. We use the AMSTRAD palette there really well. Although the playing area is rather small, with small sprites, but it works quite effectively actually. Oh god, at least it's not flip screen scrolling. Well, scrolling's a little bit sort of jerky. Could have been smoother, but it's alright. Can't complain too much for a budget game. Now, I assure you the music was pretty good, although it's kind of turned out distorted when I've, done the recording. Sound effects are nice and meaty, explosions and stuff. But yeah, not bad all round actually. Good value for $2.99. Considering you get two different sort of gameplay types, and both are pretty good. This being the best one. And guys, it's worth checking out the tank conversion from Ocean. It's a little bit sort of basic and it looks quite old, but it's not a bad game at all. So if you like what you've seen here, well worth checking that out. But yeah, review, give it a score. Let's give it 7.5 out of 10. I think that's fair, considering it's a budget game and what you would have paid for it, and what you get for your couple of quid or £3 or whatever. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Now we're not far off from the end here. That should be the exit. Luckily we've picked up our shield. Groovy. Right, that's the enemy jungle base. Same as before. That was close there. Yeah, again guys, Codemasters, what's with simulator being tagged on there? I mean, come on. This is not exactly realistic simulator time. I can put up with a super tank or whatever, at least I haven't used advanced or something like that. But yeah, tell you what guys, have a bit of fun in your comments on the video if you want. Let's see what you can come up with the most ridiculous Codemasters title for a game. I don't know, like I don't know, super advanced stamp collecting simulator, anything like that. Let's hear your suggestions. Be quite funny, hopefully. Right, on to level 4, the Minefield, and this is the last level. A little bit tricky this one, of course. Be very careful of that mine there. You can go around to the left, there isn't a mine there, but for some reason one of those gun turrets always seems to manage to hit you by bouncing its bullet off the walls at you as you come round. For some reason when I go around this way, it doesn't seem to happen. All the turrets are placed absolutely the same, so bit bizarre that happens, but hey, follow my route. I'm just seeing if I can bounce a few bullets around there and hopefully knock off a couple of those turrets. Ooh, very close to one there probably. There you go. Yeah, what kind of a tank simulator has bullets that bounce off walls? I mean, come on. At least this time one of the Darling brothers i.e. the guys that set up Codemasters. They haven't put a comment on the back of the box art this time. Sometimes they appeared on the box art on the back of a little comment saying this is the most amazing game ever, absolutely fantastic, blah blah blah. It's frankly a little bit desperate, but you know, God bless the Darling Brothers and Codemasters. They knew how to market their games and drum up a bit of an excitement. Cool, so we've got a shield there. Can't pick up the smart bomb there until the shield runs out. There we go. And I think there's a mine detector around to the left somewhere. So we'll go and pick that up, although it's pretty much pointless in this level, I think. Because there's only about a couple of mines ahead of me to watch out for, and we're very near the end. Right, there's a tank shooting away at me there. Ooh, very quick. One annoyance to this game though, you tend to sort of get stuck on walls a little bit or whatever, and that gets a tad frustrating, especially if you're in a tight corner and tight corridor or space and you're trying to you know, get out of the way of enemy fire. There you go, the mine detector there, just showing there's a couple of mines there. Now watch out for a jeep with a rocket launcher there on the right. You need to move very quickly up, turn right 90 degrees and shoot that rocket, because basically it'll always blow you up if you're still on that bridge when it launches. Right, so close to the end now, and more bullet bouncing time. Okay, got one out of the way. Just see if we can get that one to the right of us there, because that's going to be a problem for our escape route just above us. We'll get there in the end. So yeah, I used to enjoy these little Codemasters games. Certainly for me, they were the best, like original game producing budget house. Kept things simple, but they always, you know, presented them really well. Graphics were usually really good. Always had music, title screen, and even if it was sort of a specky port or whatever. They really made sure the AMSTRAD graphics looked good. Only in a few rare exceptions were they a bit pants. But anyway, on to the final enemy base, and this one gets quite tight in places. Those big tanks and helicopters and big explosions are quite satisfying. Yeah, you can risk going for that tank first before that jeep. Okay, we should be coming up to the end here. There we go. Very close. Very nearly lost my first life. This is a very good run for me. It's not particularly easy. But there you go. Right, that's the final base blowing up there, and that's it. We've completed the game. Congratulations, your mission is complete. Hurrah! And then straight to a game over and high score table. Fair enough. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Not a bad little budget game. I'll leave the music playing. Sorry it's all distorted, but thanks for watching, and see you next time. Cheers, bye.